Hello, my name is Nick. This person singing right here, his name is Joshua Flores. He's a 20-year-old independent recording artist from Texas. Right now, Joshua is singing at one of the gigs that I got him, which kind of makes me his manager. And as well as his father, if you hadn't realized. It's kind of been a long, winding road to get to this point. So, let me start from the beginning. Joshua was born on September 13, 1998. He happened to be born on my birthday, which is, needless to say, is probably the best gift that I've ever gotten. At a very young age, Joshua really showed interest in music, and he liked to sing when he was 2 years old. When he turned around 8 years old is probably when he started to sing more in public in front of people. And not too long after that, we decided that maybe we'd post some videos of him singing on YouTube. So that's what we did. Here's one of his first ones.
My name is Joshua Flores, and I'm going to be singing a formal version of Baby in a Tux. Oh, 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 you know you love me, I know you care, you shout whenever, and I'll be there. You are my love, you are my heart, and we will never, ever, ever be apart. Are we an item? Girl, we're playing. We're just friends. What are you saying? Say there's another look right in my eyes. My first love broke my heart for the first time, and I was like, baby, 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 oh, like baby, 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 no, like baby, 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 oh, that you'd always be mine, baby, 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 oh, like baby, 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 no, like baby, 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 oh, that you'd always be mine, oh, for you.
When Joshua turned 11 years old, he got accepted to go to a school in New Jersey called the American Boy Choir. And it was a great opportunity for him to learn more about music and perform at different places like the Lincoln Center in New York, with the New York Philharmonic, Princeton University. Things like that were a big deal at the time for him. Even though he only spent one semester there, he did learn a lot. And I think that experience really helped him make a decision to maybe go further with music as he got older. So when Joshua returned from the school in Princeton, he continued to post videos on YouTube, and he continued to perform at different places locally. And that went on for about another year.
I guess we never could agree. While the sun shines on you and needs the clouds to rain on me, still I sin.
I know what you're thinking. Joshua seems to be doing a lot of Justin Bieber songs. Well, at the time, Justin Bieber was really popular. He had just come out not too long ago, and everywhere he performed, that's kind of what everybody wanted to hear him sing. So he would do a lot of Justin Bieber songs, and that's just the way it was at the time.
For tomorrow morning.
Oh,
No, you said today.
I'm saving the singers for tomorrow morning so I can play all of them.
okay.
But you teased the guitar singer. Yeah, you did.
Oh, that was afterwards on my BlackBerry, and I'll
So in
grab it.
about
Okay.
2010, I
He was so
think it
good up there
was,
that
Joshua
I
had a cool thing
had
happen to him.
Just sit down in a chair.
He
everybody was gone,
went to
and play the
Dallas
song.
to go
And
try
there
out
was a group of
for
people standing around, and he's
a contest that
he's
they were
11 years
having
old.
on the
No,
Kid
he's
Craddock
just,
show.
you know,
It was called Making the Band,
11 and very slight,
and
I'm
it
not
was for
sure
young
that
kids, and
this is the band for
they
him.
were
Not sure, you know.
going to try
But
out
he was
for
just-
different
he was a
things,
little
and
church singer from
Joshua
Corpus
happened
Christi,
to
and
I'm telling
wanna
you, the
go,
young
and
one in the band
he
always
tried out
gets
to be
all
a
the
singer.
screaming girls.
Justin
and he was like the
Timberlake,
youngest
Nick
person there,
Jonas.
Was his name
trying out
Joshua?
for that spot.
Yes,
And
it is. You want to hear?
you know,
Yes.
he
Like, this is the one
auditioned, and
Obviously,
it went pretty
he
well.
has experience with
And,
Joshua.
This is not what I recorded.
Kid Craddock
earlier.
kinda
This is
liked
him
him,
doing the California Girl.
and asked him to stay afterwards, and he got to sing for him after everybody was gone, which was kind of cool, and he recorded it, and then come to find the next morning he was featured on a national syndicate radio station.
This kid came to our show before.
He's good.
And he was with his dad, and he's like, "Yeah, my son sings and blah blah blah."
No way, I don't
And
remember
he,
that.
and he doesn't look like, he looks like a regular kid, and he's like, "Yeah, go check out his YouTube channel." So I walk in here and I go onto his YouTube channel, and this kid just blew me away. He was singing Justin Bieber songs and like Jonas Brothers songs, and singing some songs better than the actual artist. And I was like, "Wow,
If my BlackBerry decides to regain power randomly, I'll let you know.
okay."
Well, needless to say, when Joshua was 12, he continued to perform locally, and he put out more videos on YouTube, and one in particular was he did a video for America's Got Talent audition, and it was a video of Alicia Keys singing Fallen. He only did like a verse and a chorus. We posted it on his YouTube page, and we got some good numbers on it. It was a lot of people were watching it, and not too long after that, we got a email or a message saying that they were interested in talking to us about Joshua. It was some guy, we didn't know who it was, so they left a phone number, and we started talking over the phone, and they seemed to be interested in Joshua as a recording artist. It was an independent label out of Miami, and they wanted to see if Joshua would be interested in learning a couple of songs and going down to Miami and recording them. So, we thought, well, okay, we'll see what happens. And they sent the songs, and Joshua learned them pretty well. And then this happened.
I don't know that I never should have let you go, and my love for you is stronger than I ever knew, but I couldn't tell you so, that I never should have let you go. Do you think about me like I wasn't worth your time? I would give anything I have if you give me another chance. Do you think you're better off without me? Playing games with your heart and mind. Oh yeah, I don't blame you for leaving me, but now you gotta believe in me. If you come back, girl, I promise that you'll see a change in my ways. I'll get down on my knees, I'll do anything you say, and I'll be thinking about you every night and every day. 'Cause in my heart, I don't know that I never should have let you go.
So we ended up flying to Miami, and Joshua had to sing in front of the producers and the record label executive the song that they wanted him to record, and he had to do it a cappella on the spot. We didn't know they were gonna want to hear him sing, so he ended up just singing it in our hotel room that we were staying in, and they seemed to really like the way he sounded. So not too much longer after that, he was signed. So for the next 2 years, Joshua spent a lot of time in the studio. He was working with different producers, songwriters, to record an album full of songs. He was also starting to learn how to dance. He had a choreographer, a group of guys that danced with him and showed him how to move while he's performing. You know, as a parent, we were watching Joshua develop into what they wanted to be as an artist. All the dancing that he practiced, all the late nights in the studio, all the being around mostly adults. He performed quite a bit. We watched this and I was impressed with the way Joshua handled it. But at the same time, I think I was scared to see how it was going to change him or what he was going to be like being in the spotlight, and if that was going to really do anything to his personality, which thankfully it didn't. Well, we also started to learn during this time all the expectations and all the demands that the record label wanted for him, all the things they expected him to do, the kind of control they kind of have over him and what he can do and what he cannot do, and I guess all the things that he didn't really like too much was kind of the hard part to see. We kind of thought things were going to take off after this and grow, and he was going to have all these opportunities, and they promised these opportunities, but most of them did not happen. So unfortunately, that's kind of the biggest thing we learned about the experiences, the expectations and the broken promises, and just I guess everything that goes with being an artist. Well, I can tell you one of the things that Joshua didn't like the most was his hair. He didn't like that it was long and curly because it naturally wasn't that way. And that was a big thing for him because they made him do it that way, and he really didn't like it. And he was like that for maybe 2 or 3 years, and so that was kind of a tough thing for him to deal with.
I can't hold you back, since you never come back.
So skip forward. Now Joshua is about 16 years old. Not much has happened. He released a cover of a song, and that's really about it. He recorded enough songs for a full album, and he recorded a few new ones as he's gotten older to match his age, I guess. And this was the video he was supposed to do for one of the singles that was going to come out, but unfortunately nothing ever happened, and everything just came to a flat stop. So in 2016, Joshua graduates from high school. Now he can become the kind of independent artist that he wants to be.
We've known each other for so long, and I'm just trying to see exactly what went wrong. 'Cause you told me no one's ever made you feel this happy. Well, I guess that was a lie, 'cause now you're with someone else. Yeah. When I do, why wasn't I enough for you?
So from the time when Joshua graduated from high school till now, Joshua started to write his own music. He was still performing at different places around town. He started to make money as he would perform at different places. But the big thing, I think, was that he started to write, and then he started to produce his own music. He learned how to do that himself, and is getting better at doing that. But this led to the release of his first single, along with his first EP that he released himself of his own original music, something that the independent record label never did. And then he also released another single later on, and is still working on music to this day, and has some releases coming up soon. So basically this is going to be kind of talking about the journey that Joshua has been on since we started when he was young. This is kind of just to give you a recap of his experiences that he's had up till now, and hopefully we'll be able to show all the progress that he's made, and maybe get to where we're showing exactly where he wants to be with his career. And I'm going to give you my perspective of what that looks like, and helping him as a manager, and I guess as a parent. We want to see our child succeed as much as possible, and if there's a way I can help with that, I want to do that. So hopefully you'll see that within these videos that we put for this series, and we'll try to continue to put these on as often as possible, and show different perspectives of mine and his, and we'll just see how it goes.
We've known each other for so long, and I'm just trying to see exactly what went wrong. 'Cause you told me no one's ever made you feel this happy. Well, I guess that was a lie, 'cause now you're with someone else.